We are going to discuss giving professional speeches and presentations. The goal of this lecture is to give you the skills to comfortably give speeches and presentations. This is a skill that will require practice, and like all skills, the more you practice, the more confident you will become giving presentations. Speeches and presentations are basically the same with one small difference. A speech is a talk or address without visual aids or demonstrations. A presentation is a talk or address with visual aids added. The skills are the same for both, however, presentations require a little more preparation. Many people fear public speaking. This fear can be attributed to lack of experience and lack of confidence. There are some things you can do to build confidence. The first is do not procrastinate. This means don't wait until the last minute to prepare. When invited to give a speech or presentation, ask smart questions. Be willing to practice your material many times. Visualize yourself being successful and confident. This means when you think of the speech you are going to give, have a picture in your head of you being successful and confident. Finally, look for the friendly faces in the crowd and focus on those people. To give a good presentation, preparation is a must. Ask questions of the organization which invited you to speak. Ask how large the audience will be. I once prepared a presentation for 3 people. When I walked in the room and discovered 30 people, it was daunting. I did not have enough handouts, and my materials were not large enough to be seen at the back of the room, whereas they were plenty large enough for a table of just a few people. Ask what equipment will be provided and what you will need to bring. If you are giving a presentation, will a projector and screen be provided to you if you need one? Do the people attending expect visual aids? How much time will you have? Don't forget to ask who is in the audience and what their background and education level is. Next, make sure you know the purpose of your presentation. Are you giving a presentation to inform others of something they don't know, new information? Maybe you are trying to persuade them to act or think in a certain way. Or is your presentation meant to entertain the audience? Sometimes you will use a little bit of all of these. Knowing this will help you decide what to say and how to say it. Once you've figured out the purpose, you can proceed with outlining your specific purpose. Design your presentation around your audience. This is extremely important. You may give several presentations on the same topic, but you will need to adjust your presentation for the audience. For example, a young audience may be able to relate to mentions of social media. An older audience may not be familiar with the latest social media fads. Know if your audience is mostly male or female, or a mix of both. If you have an audience whose participants are female, you will need to ensure any examples or anecdotes you use include females. It is helpful to know the nationality and native language of your audience. This is important because you may need to adjust what you present. For example, if you are giving a presentation on climate change to the audience in the United States who speak English, you will want to change temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. If you are discussing the cost of implementing a new program to an audience in France, you would need to change from Ethiopian birr to the euro.
This ends the first part. Please go to the next video, part 2, to continue listening.